Hearts of love floating high, spreading joy across the sky. Butterflies and stars, flowers too. From my hand, they fly to you. Hearts of love, feel the beat, spreading love on every street. So rise your hand, let the love flow, spreading heart wherever you go. Butterfly, flowers, stars above, sharing the world with a heart of love. There's some hearts of love, bright city lights. I'm standing tall, hat on my head. I got a smile for you all. Rise in my hand, feel the vibe. Hearts of love, they starting to rise. Color bursts, paint in the air. Butterflies floating, and love everywhere. Flowers bloom, stars shining bright, spreading joy day and night. Hearts of love floating high, spreading joy across the sky. Butterflies and stars floating too. From my hand, they flies to you. Hearts of love feeling the beat, spreading love on every street. Watch their hearts, see them soar, ring a smile, open doors. Through the city, past the hills, spreading love and giving a thrill. Butterflies lead, stars shining through. Flowers bloom just for you. Colors splashing, painting the scene. Living in a world where love the dream. Hearts of love floating high, spreading joy across the sky. Butterflies and stars floating too. From my hand they fly to you. Hearts of love feel the beat, spreading love on every street. Around the world they drift far, over the ocean and under the stars. Mountain high, river wide, hearts of love they can't hide. From the city to the courtside, spreading love like waves so wide.
The city was grey, not just the buildings, but the people too. They hurried along, faces glued to phones, forgetting how to smile. Nobody stopped to smell the flowers, even if they weren't wilted. It was as if a cloud of gloom had settled over everything. But even in the greyest places, a little bit of colour can make a big difference. One day, a man named Mr. Happiness arrived. He wore a bright yellow coat and the biggest, warmest smile you ever did see. He carried a big bag, overflowing with something special. It's amazing how much good can come from one person who decides to share their joy with the world. Mr. Happiness walked through the city, his heart full of love. He reached into his bag and tossed sparkling things into the air. They shimmered and danced, catching the eyes of the people below. These weren't just any sparkles. They were tiny seeds of happiness, each one filled with magic. Some people brushed them off, still lost in their busy lives. But others, the ones who had forgotten how to hope, felt something stir inside them. A little flicker of warmth. It's like when you plant a tiny seed in the ground. You can't see it at first, but with a little love and care, it can grow into something beautiful. The seeds landed on coats and hats, on sidewalks and windowsills, and then something wonderful happened. The seeds blossomed. They burst into beautiful glowing hearts, each one pulsing with warmth and light. Butterflies with wings of stained glass fluttered around the hearts, painting the city with streaks of colour. Flowers bloomed in impossible places, on rooftops, from lampposts, even between the cracks in the sidewalk. The city, once shrouded in grey, was now bursting with life and colour. The air itself seemed to sparkle, as if sprinkled with magic. Mr. Happiness smiled, his own heart overflowing. He knew that even the smallest act of kindness could make a big difference. Section 4. A city painted with kindness. People stopped in their tracks, amazed by the sight. Grins spread across their faces, replacing frowns. They laughed and pointed, their hearts lighter than they had been in years. Strangers started talking to each other, sharing smiles and stories. They helped each other carry heavy bags and held doors open with a cheerful hello. The city, once cold and distant, was now filled with warmth and laughter. It was like a weight had been lifted from their shoulders. They had forgotten how good it felt to be kind, to connect with each other. The magic of love had transformed the city, reminding everyone of the beauty that lived within their own hearts. Section 5. Love's ripples reach far and wide. The love didn't stop at the city limits. The butterflies, carrying trails of sparkling dust, flew to other towns and cities, spreading the magic far and wide. They whispered stories of hope and kindness, reminding everyone of the power of love. People began to plant their own seeds of happiness, sharing smiles and kind words wherever they went. The world, once shrouded in darkness, began to shimmer with the light of a million glowing hearts. It showed that love wasn't just a feeling, it was an action. It was a choice you made every single day to be kind, to be compassionate, to make the world a brighter place. Even the smallest act of love could have a ripple effect, spreading joy and hope to everyone it touched. Section 6. Love grows forever. Mr. Happiness watched as the world transformed, his own heart full of joy. He knew that his work here was done, but the love would continue to grow and spread, forever reminding people of the beauty that lived within them. Remember, my friends, love is like a garden. It needs to be nurtured, cared for and shared. So plant your own seeds of happiness, water them with kindness, and watch as they blossom into a world filled with love. And never forget, even on the darkest of days, there's always a light within you. Let it shine bright and share its warmth with the world. Let love be your guide always.